Please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Moore and members of the band. Parents, friends, faculty, graduates, good afternoon. Welcome to the commencement exercises for William Campbell High School's class of 2026. We are honored that you could join us to celebrate this special occasion. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the William Campbell community, Mr. Maurice Pierman, who serves as our school board representative, the remaining school board members, our superintendent, Dr. Clay Stanley, parents, grandparents, and extended families for your dedication and support of today's graduating seniors. Now it is my pleasure to turn the program over to the president of our Student Council Association, Peyton Francis. Peyton is a dedicated student leader who has made a lasting impact on William Campbell through her involvement, leadership, and service. Throughout high school, she has balanced academics, athletics, and numerous extracurricular activities with remarkable commitment and determination. She is a 4-year member of the softball team, participated in volleyball and cross country, and even served as the manager for the girls' varsity basketball team. Peyton has also demonstrated exceptional leadership in school organizations. She served as both president of the Beta Club and Student Council Association, helping lead the return and rebuilding of student leadership at William Campbell. In addition, she has been a 4-year member of the yearbook staff and served as editor-in-chief during her senior year, showcasing both her creativity and dedication to preserving memories for her classmates. Her passion for education and serving others is evident through her participation in Teachers for Tomorrow and the CVCC Early Childhood Education Program. This fall, Peyton plans to attend Longwood University to major in education. Peyton leads with kindness, humility, and a genuine desire to make her school and community better. Please join me in welcoming our Student Council President, Peyton Francis.
Good evening. Please join me and rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening, everyone. To our teachers, administrators, parents, families, friends, and my fellow graduates, thank you for being here to celebrate this moment with us. As president of the Student Council Association, it is with great honor and privilege to introduce to you the graduates of the William Campbell Combined School Class of 2026. When I was first presented the task of speaking at this year's graduation, I was super excited. Unfortunately, that feeling dwindled once I sat down to start my speech, as I could not put pen to paper. So many memories filled my mind from the past 7 years of being a William Campbell student. Yet I could not think of a single one to write about. That is because no single memory could truly encapsulate what these past 7 years have meant to us. We all know that William Campbell is a small school filled with a tight-knit community. Everyone knows everyone, and it's the type of place where teachers know us as people and not just as students. I found this out quickly after meeting Miss Buster in 6th grade and her instantly knowing my mom, my dad, my grandma, and the list goes on. Many people view a small school as confining and limiting, but I saw it as the opposite. I saw it as a place where every student had the opportunity to be known, supported, and encouraged. In a school like ours, it is impossible to blend into the background for long. Our teachers notice our successes, but more importantly, they noticed when we struggled and helped us through it. Our classmates became familiar faces that would soon turn into lifelong friendships. We got to watch each other grow, change, and become the young adults that we are today. And because of that, we were able to build connections way beyond the classroom. Although many of us are expanding our horizons out of a little town called Naruna, I feel as though there will always be a lingering sense of home tied to this place. In bigger schools, it can be easy to feel invisible. Our school gave us the opportunity to truly know each other. As cliche as it sounds, we grew up together, sharing so many memories along the way. We watched each other through awkward phases, success, heartbreak, and so much more. Familiarity through the years brought comfort to us in hard times, and this community that we are surrounded by is truly unmatched. No matter where life may take us, we will always share experiences that shaped us within the halls of William Campbell. Today, we are not only celebrating our high school graduation, but the people we have become. Graduation speeches are often about the days behind us, and I've spent a good amount of time talking about just that. But today is also about the road ahead of us. It will feature opportunities, challenges, and rewards just like our high school careers. Sitting in front of me are future nurses, business owners, mechanics, teachers, parents, leaders, and so much more. Wherever life may take us, we all have the ability to leave a mark on the world around us. Before I conclude my speech, I want to thank my parents for helping me get here. Thank you for dedicating the past 18 years of your life to me. Between the early mornings for softball tournaments and late nights spent helping me through whatever I may have been dealing with, y'all have been my biggest supporters. The sacrifices y'all made for me never went unnoticed, and you never failed to remind me how proud you are of me and how much I am loved. I wouldn't be standing here today if it weren't for you, and I am who I am today because of you. I'm extremely grateful for y'all. Love y'all. I also want to thank the faculty, staff, and coaches of William Campbell who helped get us to this point. Without you all, this would not be possible. You pushed us to be better students, athletes, and people, even when we did not always realize it. The lessons you taught us reached far beyond the classroom and the field, and those are the lessons we will carry with us long after graduation. And to my fellow graduates, thank you for making these past 4 years unforgettable. Through everything, we maintained bonds that will last a lifetime. I wish you all nothing but the absolute best in the future. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it.
At this time, it is my honor to recognize the top 10 students of the class of 2026, as well as the recipients of the J.P. Stevens Awards. Seniors, when your name is called, please come forward to the stage and remain there until all students have been recognized. For the class of 2026, the number 10 senior is Evan Dowdy. The number 9 senior is Mackenzie Crook. The number 8 senior is Maya Menzel. The number 7 senior is Laura Lee Spickard. The number 6 senior is Ethan Dowdy. The number 5 senior is Peyton Francis. The number 4 senior is Lanaya Nelson. The number 3 senior is Arnasia Dews. The number 2 senior and our salutatorian is Michaela Isaacs. And our number 1 senior and valedictorian is Lacey Cox. Please join me in congratulating the top 10 students of William Campbell's class of 2026. Congratulations to these students. You may be seated. Each year, seniors from the graduating class are awarded the J.P. Stevens Awards. This is a prestigious honor that began with the class of 1987 when J.P. Stevens was a thriving industry in Brookneal. Although J.P. Stevens is no longer in operation, the tradition has continued to recognize seniors who have excelled in each of the following subjects for 4 years in high school: English, social studies, science, mathematics, career and technical education, world language, music, and fine arts. Seniors, when I call your name, please come forward to the stage and remain there until all recipients have been recognized. The J.P. Stevens Award winner in mathematics this year is Michaela Isaacs. The J.P. Stevens Award winner in science is Lacey Cox. The J.P. Stevens Award winner in English is Peyton Francis. The J.P. Stevens Award winner in fine arts is Timothy Carter. The J.P. Stevens Award winner in career and technical education is Evan Dowdy. The J.P. Stevens Award winner in social studies is Laura Lee Spickard. The J.P. Stevens Award winner for music is Elena White. And lastly, the J.P. Stevens Award winner in world language is Justin Wagner. Please join me in congratulating the 2026 J.P. Stevens Award recipients for William Campbell, recognizing their outstanding academic achievement, hard work, and commitment. You may be seated. I will now recognize William Campbell Combined Schools honor graduates. These students are wearing yellow tassels and have a 3.0 grade point average or above through the end of their senior year. Please stand to be recognized and remain standing until all students have been recognized. Audience, please hold your applause until all students have been recognized. Blake Brightwell, Isaiah Burns, Timothy Carter, Datron Childress, Lacey Cox, Caleb Crabtree, Christopher Krogan, Mackenzie Crook, Arnasia Dews, Ethan Dowdy, Evan Dowdy, Kaylee Edwards, Landon Elder, Peyton Francis, Seth Halsey, Chase Hedrick, Michaela Isaacs, Alea Masters, Maya Menzel, Harmony Miller, Caden Mormon, Amia Morrison, Lanaya Nelson, Tristan Rising, Estella Short, Laura Lee Spickard, Kalena Stone, Prentice Stone, Tyshawn Thompson, Justin Wagner, Elena White, Braxton Williamson. Congratulations.
Every year, the state of Virginia recognizes seniors who have gone above and beyond in their academic endeavors. The Early College Scholars Program recognizes students who have taken courses that may qualify them for at least 9 credit hours, earned an advanced diploma, in addition to other criteria provided by the state. I would like for the following early college scholars to stand and be recognized. The students who meet these stringent criteria are Lacey Cox, Early College; Arnasia Dews, Criminal Justice; Peyton Francis, Early Childhood Education; Seth Halsey, Advanced Placement; Chase Hedrick, Welding; Michaela Isaacs, Early College; Maya Menzel, Early College; Caden Mormon, Advanced Placement; Laura Lee Spickard, Early College; Kalena Stone, Advanced Placement. Give these students a round of applause. You may be seated. At this time, we would also like to recognize students who attended the Campbell County Tech Center for either 1 or 2 years. All of these students received a medal, and those who completed their program also received a certificate. Please stand as I call your name. Kamora Baker, Cosmetology; Isaiah Burns, Energy and Power; Datron Childress, Auto Body; Caleb Crabtree, Auto Service; Hezekiah Cruz, Nurse Aide; Christopher Krogan, Electricity; Ethan Dowdy, Electricity; Evan Dowdy, Electricity; Kaylee Edwards, Nurse Aide; Landon Elder, Electricity; William Hedrick, Auto Service; Cameron McCord, Auto Service; Harmony Miller, Nurse Aide; Tremar Reed, Auto Body; Tristan Rising, Electricity; Estella Short, Cosmetology; Kalena Stone, Nurse Aide; Gabriel Tharp, Manufacturing; Elena White, Nurse Aide; and Michael Williams, Auto Body. Good job. You may be seated.
As the school counseling director, I'm pleased to recognize Arnasia Dews as our 2026 class historian. Arnasia, if you could please come to the podium. With a stellar cumulative grade point average of 4.1618, Arnasia participated in the dual enrollment program at Central Virginia Community College with a concentration in criminal justice. She is a multiple state champion in indoor track and has qualified for the outdoor track state meet. Arnasia will attend Virginia Military Institute in the fall on a full scholarship to continue her track career. She will study computer science and cybersecurity with the goal of one day working for the FBI. Congratulations, Arnasia. We know you'll continue to accomplish great things in the future.
Good evening, everyone. Class of 2026, it is truly an honor to stand before you tonight as the historian of such a smart, talented class. I'm proud to say we got it done. Our journey at William Campbell High School started unlike any other. Our 6th grade year was cut short because of COVID. No soil test for us. Then came 7th grade, when some of us returned to school and listened to some of Mr. Orengo's craziest stories while slowly adjusting back to normal life. Though we still had to eat lunch in our classrooms, and honestly, who else had to quarantine every 2 weeks because they were exposed? By 8th grade, things finally started feeling more normal again. Everyone crowded into Miss Elder's classroom for snacks, water, gum, or sometimes just advice. Then we officially began our high school careers. We ditched the face mask and finally got the chance to figure out who we really were. By 10th grade, many of us were finishing our Spanish or French classes and striving for that advanced diploma. 11th grade was when reality really hit. We started paying attention to our GPAs and getting serious about our futures. Then finally, this year, we filled out applications, asked questions, explored opportunities, and figured out what our next steps would be. But no matter where life takes us, never forget where we came from. Remember in 6th grade, when a chicken nugget somehow hit the only vegetarian in class during lunch? Or in 8th grade, when I was caught throwing frogs to freedom on the trail? While plants hit the floor and water bottles were mysteriously disappearing, what about when Saw visuals became Seth Made It? When SCA made its return after years away, the excitement of winning state titles, or the rush to turn assignments in by 11:59 p.m. And of course, who could forget the mysterious arrival of Mr. and Mrs. Feakin, who many of us were convinced were FBI spies? Or the multiple class interventions we had because apparently we just could not settle down. And finally, Mr. Cartwright, coming in, uplifting our school in every way possible. The point is, through all the chaos, laughter, and unforgettable moments, we made memories, friendships, and connections that will last a lifetime. So thank you, Class of 2026, for all the memories and for making this journey one we will never forget. We made it. Way to get it done.
Michaela Isaac, please come forward to be recognized as a salutatorian of William Campbell Combined Schools Class of 2026. With a stellar cumulative grade point average of 4.1857, Michaela also graduates from the prestigious early college program through Central Virginia Community College. Michaela will be attending Central Virginia Community College in the fall to finish up her prerequisites before she enrolls at Central's College of Nursing, with the ultimate goal of becoming a midwife in the future. Congratulations, Michaela. We know that you will do great things in your future.
Good evening. Welcome, family, friends, teachers, administrators, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. My name is Michaela Isaacs, and I'm honored to speak to you all as the salutatorian for William Campbell's graduating class of 2026. To start, I would like to take a moment to recognize everyone who made this day possible. I'd like to thank our teachers who work day in and day out, dedicating their lives to teaching the next generations. I'd like to thank our administrators for not only being a support system for students, but for their entire staff as well. And I would like to thank the family and friends who supported us behind the scenes and center stage throughout a time that marked constant change and transformation for us all. There was a moment, or rather a few hours, when writing this speech where I just stared at my overheating computer screen, unsure of what to write. I hoped the words would just flow without effort so I could go to bed and be finished. And I'm sure you're all aware that it did not quite go that way. I believe it's safe to say that's been a common experience for us all. Those moments where your thoughts are running wild, but you can't seem to piece them together. When the end seems so near, but it feels like you haven't even gotten started. We've spent many years together trying to arrive at a certain destination, an endpoint. But as we've grown together and now apart as we branch into a new and unfamiliar point in life, we should focus on becoming rather than arriving. Our past experiences together have planted us, but the present reveals who we are going to be. Sometimes it was as simple as voting on themes for a dance, and other times it meant coming together when hardship occurred in a classmate's life. Most recently, we practiced for graduation, so now we finally sit here together as the class of 2026. I always hear the saying, never forget where you came from, but your roots shouldn't determine which way you choose to grow. Growth and transformation have a different meaning for every person in this room, but we should all remember that our roots are here for stability, not limitation. You can choose to move forward in life trying to figure out where the finish line is for every moment, or you can focus on how each moment shapes the person you are becoming. By this point, I'm sure the past already feels distant for us all. The days of figuring out how to use a locker and navigating what felt like a huge school at the time are long over. Even taking the last final exam or attending the last pep rally will soon fade into memories. But the most fleeting thing is the present. When you are focused on reaching the end, transformation feels like a slow and daunting process. But when you take a step back from it all, growth and transformation are sudden. They require action before understanding. And now here we are, graduating from the place that formed a substantial portion of our youth. Tonight, we are both worried and excited for what the future may hold. But this exact moment matters just as much, if not more. Not just the graduation, but every thought that runs through your head, whispered to another classmate, or brief moment of inspiration. When you change your perspective from viewing life as a finish line, you will see that transformation and growth are not just comes next or which goal you can complete the fastest. It is recognizing who you became and who you are infinitely becoming. This might sound like a crazy thing to say, but the future does not exist. Your future does. The future is not when you wake up tomorrow morning unsure of what to do next, decide which function you're going to tomorrow night to celebrate, go straight into the workforce next week, or begin your next academic endeavor next fall. Your future is right now, and it is exactly what you make it to be. Proverbs 16, verse 9 tells us that a man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. While we may spend our lives searching for an end goal or planning what paths to take, only Jesus knows where those steps will lead. Transformation and growth are not meaningless or random. May we continue to grow beyond where we were planted as we are shaped by the choices we make today. Branch out from your roots, but let the Lord be your firm foundation. So instead of celebrating the bright future ahead, let's celebrate our bright future right now. Thank you.
Lacey Cox, please come forward to be recognized as the valedictorian of William Campbell Combined Schools Class of 2026. Lacey graduates from William Campbell Combined School with an impressive cumulative GPA grade point average of 4.3714. Lacey is also a graduate from the Early College Program through Central Virginia Community College. Lacey will attend Liberty University in the fall to study exercise science with a minor in family and child development to hopefully become a pediatric occupational therapist. Congratulations, Lacey. We know your future will be bright.
Good evening, everyone. To the families, administrators, teachers, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026, thank you all so much for being here to celebrate the accomplishments of each of my fellow classmates sitting before me. I am honored to be able to speak on behalf of my class to recognize the hard work, late nights, early mornings, and incredible memories we have created together over our 7 years at William Campbell. There was a time when graduation seemed so far away, and I wondered if we would ever make it there. But here we are today, dressed in our caps and gowns, ready to conclude our high school years. For some of us, this is exciting, scary, sad, uncertain, or a little of each. When I found out I would be speaking at graduation, I was unsure of what message I wanted to prepare. As time passed, I had time to reflect on what the past not only 4, but the 7 years at William Campbell meant to me. Growing up, we were constantly reminded of how small our school is compared to others. However, over time, I realized the beauty of our small school, because when I look out at each of you today, I know you all by name. However, I realize now that if our school was bigger, I may not be able to say that. In 9th grade, when it was time to decide a yearbook theme in Miss Feakin's class, I remember us deciding to use We Are 392 as our theme because it highlights what William Campbell truly is. We're a close-knit community who is always ready to show up for each other when we need it. Over the years, we have overcome countless obstacles: COVID, injuries, losses, classmates moving away, teachers leaving, rigorous courses, part-time jobs, and college prep. Through each of these challenges, we have shown up, supported, cried, laughed with each other, and laughed with each other. Our small school may have kept us from filling every sports team, but it kept us united and created memories that we will never forget. After today, we will all go our separate ways. Some of us will go off to a 4-year school, others community college or a trade school. Some of us will be joining the military, jumping straight into the workforce, or for some of us, the future is unknown. I cannot promise what the future holds for each of us, but I know that God has a plan for each of our lives. As we leave today, entering a new chapter, I want to leave you with my favorite Bible verse, Matthew 6:33-34. But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be provided for you. Therefore, don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. I know that with change comes worry, but I pray that as we enter this next chapter, you will remember this verse and how deeply you are loved by him. Jesus tells us not to worry about tomorrow because he has a plan for our lives. While we will face trials, we can walk confidently into our future, trusting his perfect plan. To conclude my speech, I want to specifically thank my mom and dad for everything they've done for me to make today possible. Thank you for showing me Christ's love and being a phenomenal example of the person I hope to become. I love you. And finally, congratulations, class of 2026. We did it.
Good afternoon, Generals. As I finish my second year as your principal, I find myself reflecting on just how quickly time moves and how much a school can grow in such a short span. What I've learned is that leadership in our school is not just about guiding from the front, it's about growing alongside the people you serve. And all you have certainly shaped me. I am grateful for the opportunity to stand here today again, and even more grateful for the year that we have shared together. One of the most meaningful parts of this year has been seeing student leadership truly come to life again at William Campbell. The return of the Student Council Association has brought renewed energy and purpose to our student body. It's been powerful to watch students step into our roles where their voices were heard and valued. In particular, I want to recognize the leadership of Peyton Francis, who helped set the tone for what student leadership should look like: responsible, service-oriented, and focused on bringing people together. That return of student voice matters because schools are always at their best when students thrive as participants and as leaders. Every graduating class leaves something behind. Some leave records, some leave traditions, but the best classes leave a feeling. And yours will be remembered for how you truly showed up for school, for each other, and for the moments that don't always make headlines, but matter just the same. Now, as you prepare to leave here and take your next steps, I want to leave you with 4 words that embody everything we do at William Campbell: grit, goals, growth, and graduate. First, grit. Life is going to test you in ways that you do not expect. There will be setbacks, disappointments, and moments where quitting feels easier than continuing. Grit is what carries you through those moments. Although you may struggle, you refuse to let those hardships keep you down. We have seen that grit lived out. Xavion Hall is a perfect example of what it looks like to never give up and to see something through to the end. He earned his diploma through persistence and determination, even when the odds were against him. But he also went a step further. Even when he did not need to, he chose to take and pass his biology SOL. He did it for Miss Elder, in his own words, because it was the right thing to do. That is grit. That is character. And that is what it means to finish strong. Second, goals. Don't just drift into your future, direct it. Set goals that challenge you and push you to strive for more, and understand that goals can change. But having direction gives you and your life purpose instead of chance. We have also seen what it looks like when goals become reality through commitment and discipline. Arnasia Dews set a clear goal for herself to run Division I track. She didn't just dream about it, she worked for it every day. Through that commitment, she has earned a full scholarship to Virginia Military Institute. That is what happens when goals are matched with effort and follow through. That is focus, that is determination, and that is achievement earned the right way. Third, growth. You are not finished becoming who you are meant to be. Learn from your mistakes instead of hiding from them. Be willing to be uncomfortable if it means becoming better. Growth is rarely loud, but it is always happening when you choose to keep moving forward. Growth is also something we get to witness over time, and sometimes it changes our perspectives as educators as well. In my first 6 months as principal at William Campbell, I wasn't entirely sure what to think of Tyshawn Thompson, to be honest. But by the end of that first year, I began to see change and real potential. This year, we've had many conversations, some lighthearted and some very serious, but all centered around one thing: growth. Tyshawn embraced challenges head on, and he made a commitment to improve himself. That commitment has now led him to continue both his academic and athletic career at Ferrum University this fall. My relationship with Tyshawn is one I will genuinely treasure for years to come as an educator. It is a reminder that growth is possible for anyone willing to embrace it. And Tyshawn is living proof of that. Thank you, Tyshawn. And finally, graduate. Not just a ceremony, but a mindset. Finish what you start. Close chapters with pride. And move forward knowing that what you've done here is only the beginning of what you will accomplish next. We also see what it means to truly graduate with purpose through students who already have a clear direction for their future. Ethan Dowdy and Evan Dowdy are stepping forward with plans to put their skills to work with Moore's Electric, ready to build a future grounded in hard work and craftsmanship. Chase Hedrick is also taking his talents forward with Delta Star, embracing the opportunity to apply what he has learned in a real-world setting. Kalena Stone and Elena White are preparing to begin their careers with Autumn Care, where they will have the opportunity to make a meaningful difference through compassionate service and care for others. Each of them represents what it looks like to not just finish school, but to graduate with a plan, to take skills, discipline, and determination and put them into action. That is what it means to move forward with a purpose. So as you leave here today, take the 4 G's with you: grit, goals, growth, and graduate. These are guiding principles at William Campbell, and also values that you will live out long after you walk across this stage today. Because when life gets hard, it will be your grit that keeps you moving. When your future feels uncertain, it will be your goals that give you direction. When you are challenged, it will be your willingness to grow that sets you apart from others. And when it is time to move forward, it will be your ability to graduate, not just from here, but from each season of life, with purpose that defines your path. You are leaving William Campbell, but William Campbell does not leave you. You will always be a part of this place, and this place will always be a part of you. So go forward, my generals, with confidence, purpose, and pride, and never forget you are and always will be generals. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Mr. Cartwright, the seniors before you have met the graduation requirements of the Virginia Department of Education, the Campbell County School Board, and the faculty of William Campbell Combined School, and are eligible to receive their diplomas on this 30th day of May, 2026. Honor Marshals, please escort the class of 2026 to the podium, and faculty, please take your position. Taekwon Malik Allen. Kamora Raquel Baker. Stephen Michael Beam, Jr. Averill Harriman Bowman, Jr. Blake William Brightwell. Isaiah Alexander Burns. Timothy Roman Carter. Datron Lamont Childress. Ethan Anderson Collins. Lacey Ann Cox. Caleb Francis Crabtree. Hezekiah Aubrey Cruz. Christopher Graham Marvin Krogan. Mackenzie Heidi Crook. Arnasia Michael Dolores Davis. Dues. Ethan Evan Jacob Dowdy. Kaylee Joe Edwards. Dixie Rose Elder. Landon Thomas Elder. Peyton Elizabeth Francis. Xavion DeMichael Hall. Seth Aaron Halsey. William Chase Hedrick. Matthew Thomas Hines. Olivia Starr Hubbard. Michaela Ray Isaacs. Hannah Grace Jennings. Sydney Wayne Jennings III. At this time, we pause to remember and honor a member of the class of 2026 who is no longer with us. He was truly one of a kind, someone who brought joy to those around him and was known for his constant smile and positive spirit. To honor his memory, we have left a seat open in his name as a reminder of the lasting impact he made on our school community. We will now read his name to honor him and all his contributions to each of us at William Campbell. Takorius Devaney Lewis. David Brock Locklear. Alea Marie Masters. Cameron Amos McCord. Kimberly Grace McDaris. Maya Laura Mazel. Harmony Elizabeth Miller. Caden Dante Mormon. Amia Jaton Morrison. River Harold Neal. Lanaya Jaden Nelson. Xavier Christopher Melvin Price. Tremar Elijah Reed. Tristan Morris Rising. Brianna Michelle Robinson. Estella Madeline Short. Laura Lee Elizabeth Spickard. Kalena Marie Stone. Prentice O'Brien Stone. Gabriel Vincent Tharp. Mashandre Lamons Thompson. Tyshawn Latrell Thompson. Jacoria LaConstance Turner. Jaslyn Anaya Turner. Justin William Nathaniel Wagner. Elena Mae White. Michael Bruce Williams, Jr. Braxton Lee Williamson. Emily Gray White. Lily Winfall Wright.
By the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the Campbell County School Board, I hereby declare you graduates and alumni of William Campbell High School. Congratulations, graduates. Audience, please stand and remain standing as the faculty and graduates recess out. After the recessional, please meet your graduate at the top of the Vine Center. Graduates, please march to the top of the stairs.